Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal, and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this reading is for the element of air, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Keep in mind this is a general reading, okay? So just don't listen for your sun sign, but you're going to do what you want to do anyway. If you're new to my channel, I pray before each and every one of my readings, so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. This reading is intended for Sagittarius season for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, when I was about to get into your reading, I was just like, I said, okay, I'm going to knock out my element readings for Sagittarius season, but I had to take a break. And in the midst of that break, y'all going to think I'm nuts, but I don't care. I watched this video of hoof restoration for horses. And when I tell you, and I don't know who this is resonating for, I don't know if you need a pedicure or not. I kept hearing, well, damn, horses get pedicures too. I'm telling you, the hoof restoration of a horse is the same as if you go to the nail salon and you get a pedicure. You know how they got to take the old polish off, if you have like gel, especially you got like gel polish or something, they got to drill it off or whatever. You know, get the dead skin off your feet and all this stuff, and then, you know, reapply it. The exact same tools that they use at the nail salon for your feet is the exact same tools that they use for this horse restoration. Crazy shit is, even at the end of it, you know how they put the oil on your cuticles or whatever, and like the heels or whatever of your feet to make sure it locks in the moisture. Why they do the same thing for horses, like the finishing look. I said, well, I'll be damned. And then I heard, what is that? I'll be a horse's patoot. I said, well, shit. So, air signs, I'm not sure if you're being called to look at situations with the full perspective of a situation, and you're about to be drawn into like-minded individuals, or you're going to be gravitating now in Sagittarius season towards like-minded individuals like yourself. And key word there, individual. Okay? But it's like you're about to either find your soul tribe or just gravitate towards something that ignites your soul. You're going to be finding the deeper meaning of shit. And I hate this. You're going to be walking around like an intellectual, you know, how looking deeper into things. But I don't feel as though you looking deeper into things. Some of it I don't think you're meant to share. Some of it is knowledge just for you. It's just for you. Like me having to watch that hoof restoration video could have been just for me, but I decided to share it with you. So we're going to get deeper into that. We're going to go ahead and say our prayer, so that way, you know, my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well, and see what this means for you air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. All right. I'm so extra. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the element of air, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. Please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Misplacing of things is for a reason. You're going to be misplacing things in Sagittarius season, but it's for a reason. So let's just say you say, oh, I'm going to cut off my phone. You know, I'm going to go to sleep, cut off my phone or whatever. And you're going to swear you put it on the charger somewhere. You wake up, it's not there on the charger. You don't know where you put your phone. It's for a reason, because number one, you're supposed to be blocked off from something. You're being urged to dig deeper within your own thoughts, to really tap into your element of air, which is thoughts, which is Uranus, Mercury, Venus energy, the mind, air, okay? You're being urged to tap into what does your soul say? What does your soul say, and how to balance it? You see how I put that together? When we talk about the soul, we're talking about Venus. And when you talk about Venus in the sign of Libra, that is the balance. When we're talking about what does it say, we're talking about Gemini, Mercury. And when we're talking about what do I know, we're talking about Uranus, Aquarius. Okay, so this is for all you air signs. This is for all of us. Alrighty? So let's see, what's the message for my air signs? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. What is the message for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini? Message for my air sign, perseverance. Told you. Perseverance. You know what's so funny to me? And I'm going to say this while I'm shuffling. Damn, it's a lot of cards that came out. Sometimes with these cards, sometimes I have to go look up and read deeper, because sometimes with the cards that I pull, I have no idea what the hell these words mean. And that's for some of you too. It's like no longer air signs. You need to be in the energy of no longer guessing. Don't guess. If you don't know, say that you don't know, but you don't have to let it known to the public that you don't know. But you knowing that you don't know something, but you going to go research and figure out exactly what it is what you're being urged to do in Sagittarius season. So that way you are being highlighted of some of the ignorance that you still carry, because as human beings, we all still carry certain levels of ignorance in certain situations. But what's going to be highlighted for you in Sagittarius season is different avenues of your life where you still may be ignorant to. However, it's being highlighted so you can dig deeper, so you can understand why you're ignorant to it and have a full understanding, so you can no longer be ignorant to certain situations. Ooh, I love that. And air signs, I know if you're a true air sign, you love to learn some new shit. And this is going to be awesome for you. What? Yep. Perseverance, spiritual career, financial discipline, and creativity. Yes. A lot of you want to dive deeper into your spiritual journey. You may want to be a coach. What is this? You want to be like a life coach or something? I don't even think this is necessarily you being a tarot reader or even Reiki or anything like that. I feel as though somebody wants to be a coach. You want to be a life coach, but you want to learn more, and you want to somebody wants to dive into teaching of a spirit in a spiritual way, but it's not that you're going to be like a spiritual teacher. You're not trying to be a priestess. You're not trying to be a tarot reader. You're not trying to be a Reiki, whatever. You're not trying to do that. What somebody here, and I love this for whoever you are, wants to lead people through what they're being guided, how they were guided. So you could have been like led to tarot, learned about yourself through astrology or something like that. But instead of you doing it to other people, like doing divinations or doing Reiki, you're using what you learned from yourself through tarot, through Reiki, through getting readings to help others prosper in their life in a different sense. So you could be like a life coach. Shit, you could just be being a psychologist, a counselor or something. But the way you came to the realization of where you want to go could have been through a spiritual career, like someone else's spiritual career, but it helps you open your eyes to where you're going, is the message that I got for you. Financial discipline and creativity. You must have Earth somewhere in your chart, whoever's watching this as well, because Earth signs got that too. Financial discipline, creativity basically is putting your money to where it's needed, to not where it's wanted. So you're hungry, you want something to eat, but you may want something quick to eat. You're going to be rethinking in Sagittarius season. Yeah, I want something to eat, I'm hungry. But am I dying? No. So that means I can wait till my meal is finished that I cooked to eat. Being more creative. You also may be developing some type of recipes on your own. Who is this? Okay. You playing around in the kitchen, air signs this season. You're going to be playing around in the kitchen, developing recipes. locking in your own recipes, getting more creative. You know, it's like somebody like, yeah, my mama cooked it this way, my grandma cooked it this way, I'm gonna cook it this way, and I'm gonna find a better way, and it may even be a cheaper way, but that shit gonna be good. It's a lot of messages here, air signs. Okay, I see you. I see you, air signs. What other messages do we have for my air signs? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What other messages do we have for my air signs? Stir fry. Mix it up. Mix it up. You know, with stir fry, you can make stir fry any way you please. There's stir fry to where we are so used to stir fry comes from the Asian culture. Really does. Over there in Asia. And we're also used to their way of stir fry. But now, as you see, as the world progresses, there are different types of stir fry. You can add noodles, you could add rice, you could add chicken, you could add beef, you can add carrots, you can add peppers. You're like, mix it up. You're being asked to mix it up in your own way. Put your little own pizzazz on it. I don't know. Remember that cooking show? What was that cooking show? What was that guy's name? And he'd be like, Bam, or something like that. I forget. I don't know. I forget what his name was, but y'all remember that show. But you're being asked, yep, part of fortune increase. Slowly but steady wins the race with ninth house faith. I'm telling you. Ooh, if you believe it, you can achieve it. All right. Part of fortune increase, which is Sagittarius energy, we know with the number 9, which is Jupiter. We got the ninth house, which is another 9, which is Jupiter. Then you got 3. Then you got 3, 3. We got 9, 9 on the board, but this is 6. That's 9, but 3 times 3 is 9. But then you got part of fortune increase. 999 may be very significant to you. Could be a life path number 9 as well. Pisces, children, South Node. Getting back to your childhood energy, to where you played imagination. You remember when you were little, a lot of us had the easy bake oven, or you had tea parties. There was no food there, but you had fun. You were getting back to that childlike energy, making sure that you're having fun, that you're believing in yourself. I may not be able to see it, I may not be able to touch it, but I trust and I know that it's here and it's meant for me, is what you're being urged to do in Sagittarius season. Just because you don't see it, we didn't see that tea. We just had the cup, and we had the tea holder thing. I don't know what it's called. We had that. We had our little dolls there set up at the table. We ain't have no food. We didn't have no crumpets, but in our mind, we knew it was there. And we were so full, and the Barbies were so happy, and we were so happy and just giddy. And then your mama called you down for your real lunch. And you was like, well, this ain't nothing like my tea party. Because my tea party, I had cookies. I had icing on it. What is this? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich? But you pictured, because you were so happy from that moment in that tea party, that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, your mama called you downstairs to eat for your real lunch. You was like, this is cake. Because you were still in that childlike energy. You already had the taste of sweetness in your mouth. So it doesn't matter that in reality, it was only a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but in your mouth, this was the best freaking piece of cake you ever ate because you dreamt it. And this is for someone. This is for someone that it may not look to anyone else. Your reality may not look to anyone else what a dream or what goals should be, but to you, it's the best shit ever. And you're being called to understand that, air sign. It may not look like happiness to someone else, but to you, you are fulfilled. To you, you are at peace. To you, you see the blessing. And you're being called to view the world in that way. Just because everybody else don't agree with it and they don't see the shininess of it, to you, that's pure platinum, baby. And that is what you're being called to, air signs, in this Sagittarius season. Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's how I think all the time, but I don't give a shit. To me, long as it feels good to me, it look good to me, That's like you getting a new haircut and you go to the store and you waiting for somebody to compliment you and don't nobody compliment you. The question is, when you got that haircut, when you looked in the mirror, did you think you was the flyest thing you ever seen in your life? Yes. So guess what? So it shall be. You are the finest thing you ever seen in your life. You don't need the compliment. Nobody else needs to see it but you. You gonna believe it or not? Yes, you will. Damn, air signs. I have a feeling, let's tap into, for some reason, let's tap into your love. And I feel like this has to do with your love life too. Like, you may run across someone, or you may be with someone right now and nobody understands why y'all two are together. But to you, that's your everything. To you, I love this person to death. I don't care what you think. I don't care if you think he's ugly. I don't care. Me and this person right here, so connect. This person understand me. We laugh together. We can act goofy together. We get money together. We do all this. So to the outside world, it may not make sense. But to you, that match your vibration. That person completes you. So guess what? You don't have to worry about what other people think. And they're urging you to think like this, air signs. What's coming up in love for air signs? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let your friends help you. Okay. Healing family issues. Ooh. Retreat. Your friends, some of you got friends that tell you this all the time. You finally gonna start listening. Let your friends help you. Yeah, there's an air sign here. You got one friend, or you may be the friend. I feel like you're the friend that tells people, why are you so worried about what other people think? You love it, right? That's the person you want. You know that person connect with you. Why you ain't going after that person? Huh? Why you worried about what everybody else think? You love that person. You got a deep connection with that person. It's something about that person you just can't shake. Stop listening to other people. You know what's right for you. Yep, I told you. Look, let go of control issues, healing family issues, finances and career again, retreat, and wedding. Exactly. It don't have to be on display in your love life. Whoever this is for, somebody, oh, I see what this is. Somebody is about to break the mold of what society says should be their partner or their counterpart. And somebody about to go after what it truly feels good. And they know this is their person. Somebody going to stop looking at people like, oh, they got this X amount of money, I should be with them. Or they don't have it, so I shouldn't be with them. Y'all going to stop doing that. Somebody's going to be like, somebody in their family, and I feel like this is men or women, like either you have a spouse that's of high status, or your spouse is supposed to have money, your spouse is supposed to be financially stable or something like that. And it's like, if this person doesn't have this, and that on the list, I'm not dealing with them. But it's like somebody has a list of what they think their spouse is that's only surface level. Somebody's about to retreat from that idealism and go after to who is their actual counterpart is. What feels right. Not because this person's just because they're financially stable. Not because this person looks a certain way. Because we match on a whole nother vibration. You may not match financially. You may not even match physically towards society's standards. But your vibration and your soul, somebody's soul matches with you. Your looks may not match. Your pockets may not match. But that soul is an undeniable match. Somebody's coming to that realization, and one of your homeboys or homegirls and told you that shit already, and you finally seeing it, what they say. Okay. All right, air signs, that's what's up. That's beautiful. Somebody wasn't messing with somebody because they didn't fit what society said they should be with, but they know that that's their person. I feel a comeback around. You may have already met this person, or somebody already met you, and they was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't my person. They don't look right. They ain't a size 2. Who is that? Nah, he ain't 6 foot. He don't have no beard. But I can't shake that. Every time they speak, they make my soul. We talk about the same thing. We just get along. This is somebody you just get along with. And you don't understand. It's like, but they don't look like how I want them to look. They don't walk how I want them to walk. They ain't making 6 figures how I want them to. But somebody, you about to get with someone who connects with your soul. And that 6 figures you looking for already, that you feel like somebody should already come with, y'all are going to create that together. Oh, that's dope. Page of Cups. Yeah, you got a new love coming. A Miss 5 of Cups. Somebody coming back. Somebody, yeah. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Somebody thought. Somebody made a fast decision to go to another direction, to a sword. And now they're coming back. 4 of Pentacles, 2 attached. They were 2 attached. Yep, they got a Tower moment. Damn, I promise you. See? That should be right on point. Page of Cups, 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 2 of Swords. Somebody passed you up. This is somebody coming back around. I don't feel like this is an ex. This could just been someone you met. And like when y'all met, somebody was like, nah. Either you were like this or they were like this. Somebody was like, nah, this ain't my person, because they're younger. It was something about you that they felt was missing. And the reason why I say that, because the 4 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and then the Tower. Somebody thought, when you talk about the King of Pentacles, that the foundation of who you were wasn't matching with them. But somebody here is knocking that idealism out of their mind and it's like making a comeback. With the Page of Cups, I say a Page of Cups. This wasn't a full, this is not an ex. Let me be very clear. This is not an ex. This is not someone you haven't had any sexual relations with this person. This is someone to where it could have just either been like y'all crossed paths, y'all could have just exchanged numbers, y'all could have just been talking or something, and somebody was like, nah, this ain't it, because they don't look how the foundation of them, the outer. King of Pentacles is like the outer. When I'm looking at it like this, when you talk about King of Pentacles, it's like estates or whatever, that's like money and all that. Somebody's like, and then the funny thing about it is though, and let me make sure that I'm right on this, is the person that was judged, were they kind of, like, how was this? I gotta see. The person that was judged for not being the mold of what the other person thought, how is this person actually? How is this person actually? Because I want to see. I want to see if somebody misjudged you or you misjudged somebody and the misjudgment you may have had on that person was wrong. How is this person actually? Look. Listen. Somebody made a bad decision. Let me tell you why. Because this person that you misjudged, the Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups, the Temperance, this person was going to calm you and center you out. This person had patience. This person may have had an intuitive sense about them, knowing that you had other options and you thought another option was better. And they knew you were going to go to another option. But this person knew to be patient. And I don't think this person was waiting on you in a sense, but this is a person who knows to be patient with their options, to know that it's like, this is the type of person with the Wheel of Fortune that knows that sometimes everything doesn't happen the first time around. This is a person who believes in some things are meant to give chances, some things you are meant to have patience with, because some people are not on the same level as you. With the Page of Swords and the 9 of Wands, yes, somebody's going to reach out to you and be like, I don't think this is not an apology. It's just more as though, like, I don't even think they're going to say it. I think you're going to feel like you're going to feel that somebody went with another option. And I hate to say this, it's almost like you may get a hit to your pride with this a little bit. Because you're going to feel like, damn, somebody went to another option. They thought they was better. Then you coming back around to me because you know now that I'm better. You may let your ego get in the way, but don't. And this person, they may say something along that, or they may tell you they was dealing with somebody or whatever. This person could have ghosted you or something like that. With the Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and Two of Cups is why I say that. It could have been like a ghosting, or they just fell off the face of the earth, or you just didn't hear from them for a minute. But they're going to come back. But it's like you already knew. Something in you already knew that they was going to come back around. It's like you knew you didn't, Ace of Wands at the Five of Pentacles, you know you didn't miss out on a new beginning. And also with the Temperance, that's like timing too. Like you knew it just wasn't the right time, because maybe this person just had to finish being a hoe and weigh out their options. And if you want to be honest, that's human nature. And that's kind of, it's like you being a fair person with the Sagittarius energy, Temperance, because that's Jupiter. So that's you being fair and being optimistic that people do have the right to weigh out their options. And unfortunately, you were one of this person's options, but you are at the top choice. And I hate to say it, you're like, damn, I don't want to be nobody's choice. I don't want to be nobody's option. That's what dating is, people. I hate when people say, I don't want to be nobody's option. That's different. Like if you're in a relationship and then somebody still treat you like an option, yes, leave that person alone. But if you're just dating, you're dating. That means you're supposed to have different options that you're dating. And then you find the one that's meant for you. You see what I mean? It's a difference. It's if you're with someone and they treat you like an option, you leave that person alone, because that's the person that doesn't see your value. But if you're just dating, so that's the point of dating, is to have options and be like, okay, but still be patient before you actually go into a full-blown commitment with this Two of Cups. And that's what I feel like that's what somebody did. It's just the way, I feel like the way this person did it was kind of fucked up. Because they could have ghosted you. You didn't know why this person just stopped talking to you or something like that. It's something like that. To where it's going to be a hit to your ego. But they're asking you, don't take it personal. You know? Because you got the Two of Cups and the Star. It's a new beginning. Could be you, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Strong Sagittarius energy here. You could be the one doing this, honestly. To be honest with you, air sign, it could be your ass that did this to somebody else. It really could. Could have been dealing with a Cancer with the Knight of Cups over here. I got the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Somebody had options, or you was on a dating website or something like that. And you was swiping right, swiping left, and you swipe left on the wrong person. That person come back around and your ass should have been swiped right on them. And now you starting to see like, damn, did I miss the opportunity with one person? You ain't missed it. This person patient. They understood. Somebody understood. And how the saying go? What's understood ain't got to be explained. That's exactly what happened here. All right then. Because you about to get your wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Ooh. Let me know how it go. Oh, and also about this person who may have been misjudged with the Judgment and Ten of Pentacles. This person is stable. This person got money. This person wasn't flashy. And that's what it was. Somebody is changing how they look at people. They're like, oh, this person ain't got no money. This is not. This person got the bag. They just don't have to show it. And that's a misconception you may have had about this person. Like, they ain't financially stable, this and that. Actually, this person had the bag. They just ain't tell you. And that's something, whoever this is, somebody needs to fix that within themselves, because nobody ain't got to prove to you how much money they got. If they're not asking you for something, and this, like, that's for like dating or whatever. Look at somebody. Okay, they got a house, they got a car, they got an apartment, whatever. Did they lose it? How long they been living there? Are they doing it by themselves? They ain't never really complained. Like, people listen. Somebody needs to listen to people. If somebody's not complaining when you talking to them and having a conversation, because you know people will tell on themselves. Like, with somebody always complaining they got to pay a bill or something like that, that's somebody who might be broke. But if you hear this person don't never talk about having to pay a bill, don't never really talk about stuff like that, they be talking about other shit. This is, I don't know, I'm hearing a conversation. You're having a conversation with somebody, like, and they're talking about their work. They're not talking about they're waiting for their paycheck or whatever. They just talking about a coworker they can't stand. And whether or not, like, this is the type of person, they don't give a damn if they get fired or not. Because this is the type of person, this is something that you don't know with the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment. This could be a type of person that saves their money so well that whether they get fired, they can quit their job or get fired at any given moment. They're going to be straight. Somebody needs to really pay attention to the conversation of people. And it's like, air signs, you may think that you really pay attention to the conversation of people, but you don't. And you're being asked in Sagittarius too. Because you got to listen to people. It's like if somebody's always talking about, oh man, when I get paid, I gotta do this, and that. That might be somebody who living paycheck to paycheck and is broke. They broke. Just because they got a job, that don't mean they not broke. That means that this person is not financially literate. Like, really listen to the conversation. But if you ask somebody, hey, what you do or what's going on with you or whatever, and they talking about some shit they watched on TV or whatever, that's the person that actually may not have not a care in the world, especially financially, and that person might be straight. And what I mean by straight, that person might be really financially stable and they don't have to worry about it, so they don't talk about it because it's not a worry. That's somebody who's not attached to the, oh, it's getting deeper. Somebody looked at someone the wrong way. Somebody's not attached to material things. Someone's not attached to the currency of money. Yes, we need money to survive because you have to eat, you have to live. But someone's not attached to it. Someone was judging someone because they thought if somebody didn't talk about money, they didn't have money. But what you need to realize is someone who talks about money all the time or talks about bills that they have to pay all the time or something like that, that's the person that doesn't have money. Somebody who don't even talk about the shit, talk about the money they make or how much they have, that person's not attached to it, but they have it. Ooh. I think people are seeing this. Either you or someone else. Okay? Ooh. But let me go ahead and give you guys, damn, air signs. 30 minutes. What's the Moonology card for air signs? I feel like that was the reading, but let me just pull the Moonology card for you guys. What I gotta do? Fire. Could be a Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So when we talk about Capricorn energy, that's talking about karma. So good karma is coming to you, air signs. Somebody is seeing the true gifts and the good karma that you are. They may have not have seen it before. And it's hard not to judge people because this is like the judgment card in the original tarot. It's really hard not to be judgmental, but like, well, shit, you ain't see it before. Are people, are they or not human beings? Are people not allowed to make mistakes? You know? It all depends on the type of mistake. Did the mistake hurt you? Or was it a mistake of someone's ignorance? Now, I ain't talking, like I said, I'm not talking about an ex. Leave their ass where they be. I'm talking about this is somebody where I feel like y'all just crossed paths or something. I don't even think it got that deep. But look at it like that. Are people not allowed to make mistakes? Are people not allowed to be ignorant? You shouldn't be allowed to stay ignorant. Now, staying ignorant is the problem. But everyone has a moment in life where they have been ignorant. You yourself had a moment in life where you have been ignorant. I myself have moments in life where I have been ignorant. Ignorant is lack of knowing. Do you stay in that energy? No. But once you are aware of it, that's when you can change it, and that's when you can change your perspective, and that's when you can gain the knowledge of that situation. But you can't judge someone from their ignorance. You can judge someone when they now are aware of their ignorance. Then you were like, you know what, your ass is just stupid. But if someone's aware of the ignorant thing that they did and they're taking the step to change it, give somebody a chance. Do as you so please. I'm not telling you what to do, but that's what I'm saying. And that's how I look at things, you know. But anyways, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. It has been my honor and privilege, as always, to bring you guys a reading. This has been for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini for the season of Sagittarius. If you need anything from me, the information is in the description box below the video. You guys have a very, very nice day. Bye.